Welcome to the SLP Stress Management podcast, your place to manage stress, reduce burnout, and find more balance in your life, in and out of being an SLP. I'm your host, Jessie Andrix, and in today's episode, we're going to talk about 4 ways to sneak more gratitude into your day. Well, let's face it, stress is, unfortunately, inevitable. I know that's not what you want to hear, it's not what I want to hear, but deep down, stress is a good thing. It keeps you alive, keeps you safe, and helps prevent unnecessary things from happening or heightens your senses and reflexes when a life-threatening event occurs. The unfortunate part is that it can also happen routinely, regularly, and chronically. This is when you need something to help you work out of the stress, not to avoid it, but to figure out how to live with it and work through it. Infusing your day with gratitude is a great place to start and to help prevent future stress from growing. The way gratitude works for managing and reducing stress is by helping shift you out of stress mode. Your brain is wired, for all of the reasons above, to look out for things that are stressful or threatening to you and that could harm your safety. So once it finds something, it starts to look out for more and more things, no matter how big or small they could be. And it continues to do this. Kind of like it's validating itself, finding stress and saying, hey, look, I found more. See, look, the more I search, the more there is. In today's world, there is a lot that can be picked up as stressful. And this is why you are easily worn down by stress. Your brain becomes fixated on all the things that are stressful, bad, wrong, threatening, negative, and does not notice or pay any attention really to the things that are joyful, good, easy, working, positive, no matter how big or small they might be. This means you could have a day that is full of small or some big moments of kindness, joy, thoughtfulness, success, care, and more, but your brain has been trained by itself and by nature to see and recall the things that didn't work out and could be threatening to you, the things that it considers stressful. So when I'm stressed, I can tell that my thoughts are focusing on the things that are not going the way I want them to, the things I am not able to change, and all the things that continue to be difficult. So no matter how hard I try at times to push myself out of these thoughts and tell myself, you are spiraling into negativity, it just never pulls me out of the stress. It brings more awareness, but there is still usually more stress to come. And instead, I need to help to bring joy, light, and balance back into my thoughts and my outlook. Regularly practicing gratitude helps to shift your brain into better balance, training it to also see the things that are good from your day, the otherwise maybe unnoticed things. But the things that could make a huge difference in your outlook, resilience to stress, stress management, and your overall well-being. The hard part is to actually take a step and do the practice, both when you're feeling stressed and when you are feeling less overwhelmed. You can set up some ways to practice gratitude with journals, meditations, routines, all of these types of things. And these are wonderful, but at times they can also seem stressful or like it's just one more thing you have to do. So you could also infuse your day with some gratitude practices that help to not only give you the practice, but create a life built around this gratitude without feeling the pressure that comes with adding in a new activity. So here are 4 ways to sneak more gratitude into your day. One way is at the dinner table. So when you sit down for dinner with yourself or your partner or your roommate or your friends and family and your kids, try using this as an opportunity for gratitude. Take a moment to share one thing from your day that you're grateful for or that went well or that you consider to be like working for you. This gives some accountability, and then it also creates a conversation that sparks from a place of gratitude. Plus, you might get to share like an inspiring story or learn and listen to one that might have been forgotten or left out otherwise. You could also try this at bedtime for kids and for grown-ups. So if you want to end the day with gratitude, something that studies show helps to create a more positive memory when you're reflecting back, try practicing gratitude when you go to bed or when you get your kids to bed. As you get into the bedtime routine with your kids, have them share one thing that went well or that they are grateful for their day. You can also share back with your kid, or you can share yours when you go to bed, or make a mental note, or share it with your partner, or if you are alone, share it with your dog, your made up best friend in your apartment, whatever it might be. Or you could jot it down, or you could just say it out loud when you go to bed alone. Another way is to have a morning or evening intention. You could use gratitude in a journal or meditation form as a way to start or end your day with intention, and it can become part of your morning or evening routine. It kind of adds this into your usual morning or evening routine so you're more tuned in and intentional, and then it doesn't feel as if you're doing one more thing or you have one more thing you have to check off. So take a few minutes to start your day with gratitude, setting the intention to live your day with gratitude, focusing on what is going well. You could also end your day reflecting on what went well in order to feel more calm and grounded when you end your day and to let go of the stress from the day. Another thing you could do are some sticky note reminders when something you consider good or positive happens. It's another way to keep noticing gratitude. So having reminders near you of the good pieces of your day in life, so you're able to see them and be reminded even when you forgot to have a specific gratitude practice in place. So you could try keeping some sticky notes out on your desk or your dresser or your counter or wherever that you could use to write down moments of gratitude or positivity when they happen. You have a really good coffee. Write it down. You get great feedback, write it down. Dream job, write it down. Student reaches goals, write it down. You get 5 minutes of silence to yourself, write it down. Then you could leave the sticky notes where you'll see them and be reminded of all that is going well, especially in those times when everything seems to be against you. You could try leaving them like somewhere on your bathroom mirror or have a little drawer in your desk. You could put them around your computer monitor, or you could have a dry erase board or a cork board in your office or your classroom, or you could even find somewhere to put them in your car, of course not to look at when you are driving, but to use maybe when you get to work. So these are just a few ways to sneak some gratitude into your day. And now that you have a few ways to do this, it's time to put it into action. So how can you add more gratitude into your day? Share your favorite gratitude strategy or the one you want to start using here in the comments. Or send me a message on Instagram at Jessie Andrix, or email me, jessie@jessieandrix.com. And let's share some of this gratitude to help notice the good things that are going on in the world around us when there are so many things that can really weigh us down, but also to start to create this practice that's built into your life. And then for more fun ways to practice gratitude, you could check out the gratitude planner and journal printables that are available in the SLP Stress Management shop over at jessieandrix.com. So it's not about ignoring what's not working, but about bringing in the true full picture of your day and using that to help train your brain to shift it out of always focusing on the stress and negative and noticing the other parts of your day and your life. Let me know how your gratitude is going and what you are going to start working with. I cannot wait to hear from you, and I will see you back here next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Are you ready to truly manage your stress, reduce burnout, and finally find more balance in your life? Well, the SLP Stress Management course is here to help you do just that. In this 8-week course, you'll take a deep dive into what stress is and why it affects SLPs so much, as well as learn practical stress management tools as you build a step-by-step system that works for your stress and your daily needs. You can check this out now at jessieandrix.com, and I hope to see you in the course.